In today's video, you're tuned in to PLN on YouTube, powered by Potomac Local News. We've got several major stories across our region, from winter weather and school closures to a federal arrest in Woodbridge and a major power line project affecting multiple counties in our region, and how you can participate in an upcoming meeting to learn more about what could happen. I'm Uriah Kaiser, founder and publisher of Potomac Local News. Thanks for joining us. For more local news throughout the day, be sure to go to potomaclocal.com. Well, let's dive into today's video. First up, our region saw its first taste of winter weather overnight and into the day today. Winter weather swept across Virginia, bringing measurable snowfall to many parts of our region. In the D.C. area, the Reagan National Airport reported a light dusting of about 0.3 of an inch this morning. But if we head further out into Virginia, places like Augusta County, totals are a bit higher. Around Christian and Mint Spring, we're seeing about 3 to 4 inches on the ground. Charlottesville isn't far behind, with 2.5 inches to nearly 3 reported near UVA this morning. Meanwhile, Fredericksburg and parts of Stafford County have picked up around an inch to half an inch to 2 inches, with Waynesboro coming in at 3 inches total. The snow that prompted widespread school closures across the region, Stafford, Spotsylvania, King George counties, Manassas, Fredericksburg, and Manassas Park cities all closed school today. Prince William and Fairfax County public schools opened on a 2-hour delay. All Central Rappahannock Library locations open at 1 p.m. today, except the Cooper and Montrose and Snow branches, which were closed for the day. And Stafford County canceled its annual Christmas tree lighting event due to the snow. However, it has told us it will broadcast a short tree lighting video tonight on its Facebook page starting at 5:15. With today's winter weather moving across Virginia, state police are urging drivers to slow down and check road conditions before heading out. Since midnight, Virginia State Police have responded to 141 crashes statewide. 20 of those crashes resulted in injuries, and no fatalities have been reported. In the Culpeper region, which includes Stafford and stretches north of Winchester, there were 15 reported crashes with 4 resulting injuries. In the Fairfax division, which includes Northern Virginia and Prince William County, 10 crashes with 2 injuries were reported. So, state police remind drivers to give VDOT trucks plenty of room as they work to clear the roads, and to check conditions at 511virginia.org before traveling. Well, federal authorities said a Woodbridge man placed pipe bombs outside the Democratic and Republican national headquarters in Washington, D.C., just hours before the infamous January 6, 2021 riots at the U.S. Capitol. The suspect, identified as Brian J. Cole of Woodbridge, was arrested this week after nearly 5 years of investigation. According to NBC Washington, Cole is a 2013 graduate of C.D. Hilton High School in Woodbridge. Federal agents executed a search warrant at his home on Manor House Court, just off a State Drive in Woodbridge. He is now in custody and awaiting further legal proceedings. Next, a major regional infrastructure project is drawing intense backlash from several Virginia counties. Dominion Energy's proposed Kraken Loop is a 70-mile, 500-kilovolt transmission line that would cut nearly a new energy corridor through parts of Stafford and Fauquier counties, to include Spotsylvania County as well. Dominion says the line is needed to reinforce the grid over the next decade. But residents argue it would clear-cut forests, disrupt neighborhoods, and primarily serve future data center development. The corridor would be nearly as wide as Interstate I-95 and pass near schools, farms, wetlands, and long-established communities. Stafford County resident and KillTheKraken.com founder Jennifer Smith.
As the Kraken passes through our property and Dominion tries to maintain that property, they will spray chemicals that will leach into that spring, and my children will drink that water.
A public hearing on the project will be held December 13th at Porter Library in North Stafford, where residents can ask questions and review maps and alternatives. The Stafford County Board of Supervisors began formally opposing the current route earlier this month after hearing emotional testimony about health risks, environmental impacts, property values, and inadequate outreach from Dominion, according to neighbors. The board has launched a 5-part response plan that includes hiring outside legal counsel, preparing comparative documents, and coordinating a tri-district town hall in 2026. And finally, major changes are coming to Virginia Railway Express, from new leadership to service disruptions and growing concerns in Manassas. VRE has named Katie Choe as its next chief executive officer beginning January 20th. She replaces longtime CEO Rich Dalton. Choe previously held major roles with Boston's MBTA, Public Works, and Massport. VRE leader says she brings innovative and safety-oriented people-first leadership as the agency transitions toward more all-day and weekend regional rail service. Major service impacts for VRE began in January, tied to Longbridge construction and rail work in Alexandria. With that work, some trains will terminate early in Alexandria. Riders will need to transfer to Metro to reach DC, and schedules on both the Manassas and Fredericksburg lines will shift. The changes are expected to last at least 2 months. And in Manassas, city leaders are raising concerns over VRE's proposal to close the Battle Street Railroad crossing to expand platforms and build a new mobility hub downtown. At a public meeting in November, Councilman Mark Wolf made a comment.
Over time, we are going to double the number of trains. More than that, hopefully. Yeah. All right, we're going to double the number of trains. We're going to go from 8-car trains to 9-car trains, right?
No. 8-car universal concept.
The drawing showed 9. Maybe I can discount.
That's the locomotive. 8 cars and a locomotive.
Okay, 8 cars. I guess the degree of your confidence that the ridership will grow such that you need the additional platform capacity. Well, and I understand the efficiency discussion of getting people off the train a little bit quicker, but there's a part of me, the businessman of me, is like, metrics don't match.
VRE argues the closure would allow dual platforms and longer 9-car trains, but business owners and city officials warn it could disrupt the walkable historic district and major events. Here's Police Chief Doug Keene.
Clearly, we have some more work to do. We'll go back, and I would propose that we reach out directly to those businesses on Battle Street to get their direct input, which would hopefully answer some of the questions at the table, whether the street's closed to vehicle traffic or not.
So city leaders say they prefer a hybrid option, not a full closure of Battle Street. VRE and PRTC, operators of OmniRide transit buses, will return later this year with alternative designs. So we'll continue tracking weather alerts, the Woodbridge pipe bomb arrest, and the Kraken Loop transmission project. Of course, the latest developments at VRE. You can find all that and more at our website, PotomacLocal.com. And please like this video here on YouTube and subscribe to our YouTube page. We are heading toward 1,000 subscribers, and we can't wait to have you as our next YouTube subscriber. So please, again, subscribe to this video, like this video, and subscribe to us on YouTube. And send us your snow pictures. We love to hear from you. If you have snow pictures, tell us what you're doing with your day off of school, if you have one. And of course, if you see a new business, a new restaurant, if you see news happening, please, you can email me at news@PotomacLocal.com. I love hearing from you, and I read every single one. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time.